Welcome everyone to PSWF Adrenaline. I am one of your co-hosts, Jeremy Culver, aka Darcy, and with me is Kyle, the glorious Gloria, right here in Orlando, Florida. Kyle, how are you doing, man?
I am fantastic. I am ready for tonight like I am every week we have going on here, but I'm stoked and I'm ready to kick this off. Let's go.
I mean, who doesn't get excited for PSWF Adrenaline? I know I get excited every time. Obviously, as you just said, you get excited every time. And I know you, the viewers, are excited every time we drop it. And we are starting off with what could be a banger of a match. We have the former OMG champion, the Samurai, taking on the person he won that title against, Lionel Jeid. Winner goes towards Hunter Frost to challenge for the title at our upcoming pay-per-view. And Kyle, of course, as I said, this could be a banger, but what is your thoughts about the potential matchup we have here to open up the show?
Oh, it's fantastic seeing two of the top competitors easily right now currently in Lionel Jeid and the Samurai, seeing them fight it out to get that chance to face Frost. This is massive for these two competitors.
It's especially massive because of Lionel Jeid having that random loss to Bill Gates, but finally, of course, removed that blemish and getting a win back over Bill Gates. But he has not gotten a win over the Samurai, which is the biggest hurdle for him right now. And the Samurai, of course, again, as we alluded to, won the title, the OMG title, against Lionel Jeid at our Bills in the Briefcase pay-per-view. So here's a chance for Lionel Jeid to redeem himself. And Kyle, what do you think momentum-wise Lionel Jeid can carry from his win against Bill Gates, as a lot of people still look at Bill Gates as not a legitimate threat here in PSWF?
Yeah, I mean, as you said, even though Bill Gates is not looked at as a top competitor here in the PSWF, a win is a win. Mentally, I mean, you need to take anything you can and build off of that. As you said, even if it's against somebody such as Bill Gates, you need to take that win mentality and continue it forward and bring it here against a huge stepping stone in the Samurai.
Yes, again, let's not sugarcoat it. I know the Samurai slipped a little bit when it comes to his momentum that he had. He lost, of course, the title to Hunter Frost. He had his first loss against the former PSWF champion, Thiccnotic, but still, those are two people to not go, get upset over losing to, because they both are very highly sought after and high-ranking members here at PSWF. So, the Samurai, of course, though, has some momentum on his side, getting a big win in recent weeks, and now has a chance, of course, to try to take that over here against Lionel Jeid. Last week, I should say, he actually won against BAT. So, Kyle, what do you think the Samurai should be looking at when it comes to this matchup?
If I'm the Samurai, I'm just kind of staying mentally focused. Continue to do what I've been doing and continue to do what he's done throughout most of his career so far here in the PSWF. Because most of his career here in the PSW has amounted to huge wins and not many losses. So just continue that on and know that even with the minor step backs, I am the one to beat here. And I'm going to make it extremely hard for whoever I'm facing to be able to do that.
Let's remember, everyone, it is very, very difficult to have a undefeated streak. Everyone is going to have trip ups and stumbles and some falls, but it's always about what you do to bring yourself back after that trip, after that stumble. And the Samurai, of course, is looking to do just that. He got the win against BAT. If he gets this win, he now gets a chance to overcome that hurdle he had before in Hunter Frost. And so obviously the crowd is continuing to love the Samurai here. When it gets to entering the ring, you can see the lights just shining all around here in the arena. And of course, the Samurai likes to soak it in before we get into our matchup. I have to say, probably on record, and I don't think it is anywhere even close, the Samurai has the longest entrance here in PSWF history, and will continue to do so until he gets the title, because for some reason he changes up his entrance and makes it much shorter. So will the Samurai get his title back? Will we see a shorter entrance here in the coming future? We will be finding out here over the next couple of weeks, but right now the focus is on the Samurai versus Lionel Jeid. Both of them looking ready. The referee still in probation, but has got the bell ringing, and we get our first lockup, and the Samurai gets the first advantage with a knee backbreaker onto his knee, and then bends him over that knee before tossing him to the side.
Yeah, starting out quick there, but as you can see, Lionel Jeid is not putting up with any of that and taking the Samurai here, and big arm across the chest there, and now the hands to the fist. This is going to be, to me, a very back and forth matchup here. Even though Lionel currently has the momentum now, I'm not going to be surprised when the Samurai starts to take over here.
Oh, but I mean, if he has heavy hands like he just did there, I don't know if the Samurai will get things turning around. But this is quite the start for Lionel Jeid, and it looks like a lot of pent-up frustrations. I don't know if this is stemming all the way back from Bills in the Briefcase or the Bill Gates loss, but the Samurai finally gets something turned around. But Lionel Jeid gets out of the way from that drop and just goes back to manhandling the Samurai with another heavy hand across the chest.
Yeah, Samurai thought he had that going back towards his favor, but Lionel Jeid was ready to move out of the way there, and now taking back over, having Samurai in the corner here.
And just some big heavy hands. But the Samurai turning things around and now goes for the knees. And this is what the Samurai does best. Those strikes wearing you out. And just look at the disrespectful foot rubs. And it just, oh my God, just lays a big heavy foot across the face of Lionel Jeid. Goes for the pin, but it's only a 1 count, and he cannot believe it.
Yeah, it's going to take a while. Ooh! As they say that, he does that moonsault off the ropes, but I say it's going to take a lot more there to take out Lionel Jeid. As you can see here, Lionel Jeid turning the Samurai over with pure adrenaline to try to get things going back into his favor here.
It's the Twisted Tornado, or TDT, excuse me, goes for the pin. There's a 1. Is this it? The Samurai kicking out at 2, but that was close, and that is one that the Lionel Jeid has put people away with before. Oh my God. And he's setting it up. This is a combo that not many have kicked out of. The sit-down Jade Cutter right there. Rolls over for the pin. Is he gonna get it? Will Lionel Jeid advance? Oh no, the Samurai with the kick out there, and Lionel Jeid can't believe it.
So close there. Such a close pinfall there. Samurai being able to barely kick out of that, and turns Lionel Jeid over, striking him back. We'll have to see now what Samurai can come out of this. But you know, this is, as I stated before, this is going to be a very back and forth matchup here. And sure enough, we're getting back and forth.
Yeah, we're getting back and forth, but the crowd is enjoying this. Just a moment ago, they were chanting "Fight Forever." And so they're really enjoying what we've seen so far here. Samurai going for the pin, but only gets a 1 count again. And you gotta think on the side of Lionel Jeid, he's gotta be careful, because at any moment, The Samurai may do seppuku onto you and put you out, but he's just right now really working the limbs, really working that arm to try to make sure that the Lionel Jeid cannot do the Jade Cutter or his twisted tombstone, excuse me. Oh, but the Samurai going for the cheer, goes off the ropes. Oh, but he misconnects because the Lionel Jeid got a little too close, and the Samurai wasn't accounting for that. Oh, but the vicious power bomb there, and just look at the frustrations from Lionel Jeid. He is upset and he wants to win this. Oh, with the dead weight lift over his head, it just drops him right onto his face. It goes for the pin, a disrespectful one at that, with the 1, the 2. Oh, but the Samurai able to kick out, and Lionel Jade's not happy with our ref.
No, that's twice now that Lionel Jeid has almost gotten that 3 count there, but Samurai just having enough to get out of there.
He lifts up the Samurai. Oh, and he just tosses him out of the ring.
Trying to put a little bit more power on that, and a huge elbow drop right onto his chest there. Lionel Jeid is not messing around whatsoever.
He has come to win this, and he's just, throwing him into the side steps there. Oh, but the Samurai with the good reversal. And Lionel Jeid says, forget it, I'm getting back in the ring. Scratch that, he comes back out. He just wanted to reset the count. Oh, with the 2 reversals right there outside the ring. Oh, and a big high kick from the Samurai, putting Lionel Jeid down.
Starting with those big strikes that the Samurai likes to do here.
And the ref's count is ever getting higher. We're at to a 4 count. Lionel Jeid says, get out of here. You thought you could get away from me? I'm going to just throw you around. And the ref is up to a 5 count, and we are still outside the ring. Lionel Jeid does not seem to care about this count.
I was just going to state the same thing. I feel like Lionel Jeid here does not care whatsoever of this count and just wants to put a beating down on the Samurai.
Oh, with the Samurai with the good reversal. Oh, and that could be the disaster. It's an 8 count.
Oh, that could be it. That could be it.
Oh, no, the Samurai just reset it. Oh my God, I thought we had a count out, but the Samurai said, no, I'm resetting this and I'm dealing damage back to him.
Yeah, I don't think the Samurai really liked what Lionel Jeid has done so far. I mean, Lionel Jeid is busted open. I didn't even notice that. But Samurai, I don't think enjoyed any of that and wants to put the beatdown back on to Lionel Jeid.
Oh my God, what is going on here? And yeah, that happened from that RKO out of nowhere. Oh, but the Samurai and Lionel Jeid continue to go outside the ring. Oh, the Samurai grabbing him. Oh, with the good twist there to a stunner onto his knees. That was interesting. I haven't seen that before.
No, that's a really nice move there. He's going to reset the count now.
And yes, he does. We are fighting outside the ring all night.
Yeah, they really want a piece of each other.
This is great. And the crowd is loving this. Oh, throwing him into the steel steps there. And now with some high kicks into the side of Lionel Jeid with a big, heavy elbow across the side of his face as well. These strikes are just coming out fast and furious from the Samurai. Lionel Jeid can't keep up.
Just putting a beat down on Lionel there. Now he's taunting him a little bit. Ooh.
Oh, and Lionel Jeid with the turnaround there, just grabbing the Samurai and throwing him out. Oh. And he tells the Samurai, come bring it.
Oh, no.
And he steps into the ring, right into a Jade Cutter.
Oh, that's gotta be it.
Could this be the end? Oh my God, the Samurai just did so much outside the ring, could have won it, but reset the count. But will Lionel Jeid walk out the winner? No! No, he does not!
That's 2 he's kicked out of now.
Oh my
Listen to
God.
that crowd.
And now he goes for the pin. Will Lionel Jeid lose? He does! What an opening match!
What do you need to do to put away the Samurai?
Apparently kick his head off, as Hunter Frost showed. But Lionel Jeid with the strong showing. However, the Samurai showing why he is the former champion, coming out on top.
Yeah, another great matchup there, but Lionel Jeid just falling short there. Something must be going on between these two, because they were really putting a beating down on the outside of the ring there. And it wasn't a competition beating. They were really going at each other there.
Yeah, it was definitely no love being shown outside the ring there. A lot of heavy hands, heavy strikes, and just wanting to put out pure damage. But Lionel Jeid with the big Jade cutter there, looking like he's gonna win, but having to drag the Samurai away from the ropes and taking forever to do so, likely led to the Samurai finally getting enough juice to kick out of there of that second Jade cutter. Whew! What an opening to the show! Everyone,
Yeah,
how you feeling?
Insane opening to our show. I mean, that match, whew, I would love to see that again.
I'm right there with you, but I hope everyone, you guys have brought your waters and are ready for the rest of this show, because this is going to be awesome. Obviously, we started off with such a great matchup here, and we're going to be following it up with a really good tag team matchup. Bear Arms taking on Thomas Dynasty. There's been a lot of controversy, of course, with what's going on between the Bear Magnum and KT saga that's been happening behind the scenes. But Cal Wu coming out with some big victories recently, and now can they continue to put it together as a tag team against Bear Arms? Bear Arms, if they win this, put themselves into a title picture shot against Thomas Dynasty at our upcoming pay-per-view. And then we have another potential showing of a pay-per-view shot here in the next matchup.
Yeah, Ben Neisen versus Thiccnotic. Thiccnotic trying to wiggle his way back up to the title shot now that Lunton's not the champion and Neisen happens to be the championship champion. Now, you know, Thiccnotic has all the rights now to climb back up that ladder and say, hey, listen, that's supposed to be my belt and I'm taking it back.
Yeah, as you guys might remember, Mayo Menace cashing in cost Thiccnotic his title. And so Thiccnotic has that rematch clause whenever he wants to utilize it, but decided, I want to just take on the champion tonight and lay what should have happened a few weeks ago. Then we got a triple threat that seemingly could spark some great moves, in my opinion. We have Pinky versus Bill Gates versus Kyle the Glorious Gloria. A phenomenal three-way there, and Kyle put himself into this matchup after last week's showing because of not coming in during their tag match to break up the tag. He said, my bad, I'm gonna take this one. Kyle, that could be another phenomenal matchup, but our main event could be the cherry on top to make this episode chef's kiss. Can you talk about it?
Yes, we have Molly Gloria versus Dr. Vertebreak. Two stipulations here on a Falls Count Anywhere matchup to take on X for that championship title.
Yes, we've talked about it, of course. Dr. Vertebreak got the original win. Molly ends up picking a win right after it. So this is to separate the tie, and the winner challenges our champion, the longest reigning champion in X, who's been off for a few weeks, but understandably and deservedly so. But again, we're going to a tag team showing here in our next matchup. Bare Arms versus Thomas Dynasty. Kyle, who do you think has the advantage heading into this matchup?
I mean, you always have to go with the champions having the advantage here, because the champions advantage, you know, that you can't be counted out or anything else like that. You can't lose on count outs, DQs, or anything else like that. So advantage will always kind of favor in the side of the champions. But if you minus that out of the way, the beat down that KT put on Magnum has to lean towards Thomas Dynasty. So to me right now, if you putting on the weights here, and definitely leaning towards the Thomas Dynasty currently.
The scales of justice leaning on the side of Thomas Dynasty, and I do have to agree. The beating that KT put down on Bear Magnum, unfortunately, leaves Bear Magnum with some holes into his game, kind of showing some vulnerabilities, possibly, that Thomas Dynasty can pick apart. However, the tag team of Bear Arms, Bear Grylls, and Bear Magnum has been doing fairly well here in the PSWF. And so it'll be interesting to see, can they continue to put it together against our champions. But it is time to see them walk to the ring with their scary sledgehammers in hand. Bear Arms is coming. So Kyle, we talked about, of course, what happened from last week. KT getting the big win in the last man standing match against Bear Magnum. Let's look at it on the flip side, though. Obviously, you said KT has the advantage right now, but what could that invoke out of Bear Magnum to bring an even higher level of game into this tag team matchup?
A lot of built up, pent up frustration, anger, especially with someone like Magnum, like the power and strength that he truly holds. It's deceiving, because he's an extremely strong competitor here, and he knows that he could put up much of a better fight here in the PSWF. And now you have your partner here with Grylls, and honestly, with the great teamwork, and to me, watching these two work together has been pretty phenomenal. Really good teamwork, keeping competitors in their corner, going back and forth, and then now keeping bodies fresh. I mean, they just need to stay focused and you know, keep your eyes on the prize here.
That is exactly it. Keep your eyes on the prize, because again, the winner of this, obviously Bear Arms, I should say, if they win this, they get a shot at the titles. However, we're not talking about any tag team that they're going up against. They're going up against the champions themselves, of course, in a non-title matchup here. But Thomas Dynasty coming in hot, has shown some phenomenal performances across the time frame. That's why they have the tag titles. And of course, KT putting on a big showing last week. So, Kyle, do you see anything in their game that they need to work on to continue to keep themselves at the top?
And their opponents.
Currently right now, it's really hard to say, but because honestly, the beatdown that KT actually did was pretty legit for once, without a lot of questionable shenanigans going on. I will give that a very clean victory there, and which that shows a lot. They didn't need to rely on some kind of cheese to to be able to win their matchup here. And now let's see them pull this off together as a team, because again, as you said before, right now both of them even winning in their singles matchups. So I mean, they have everything going for them right now.
They have a lot riding on their side. Bear Magnum starting off, a KT starting off for Thomas Dynasty. This is a look at what happened at the last man standing match. At KT starting things where he just left off last week, putting some big heavy hands into the back of Bear Magnum, and now kicking the rope into the back of his leg, and with some vicious stomps in the corner.
Yeah, continue. Ooh, giving him a little bit of the fingers there. Just knowing, like, the beatdown that I put down on you last week. I'm going to continue that here.
Yeah, that's it was a little teetering on the heelish side there from KT, but just putting in some work on Bear Magnum. Bear Magnum struggling, but old Bear Magnum getting the strength to kick out of it. Oh, and Cal Wu and Bear Grylls came in, and Bear Grylls getting the best of Bear Magnum, Cal Wu and Bear Magnum with the DDT onto KT, and then just celebrating right after it, saying, look, I don't care what happened last week. I still feel myself. I still know that I can prove it here in PSWF with KT. Showing off the strength, just holding
Huge
Bear Magnum
jackhammer
in the air for so long. It says, crowd, let me hear you, as he drops him down onto the mat.
Massive there. As you only a 1 count there, but as you stated before, KT kind of showing a little heelish there, but according to these two, they're not heels whatsoever.
Yeah, they continue to say that they're just the face of the company, the face of the crowd, but some of the things they've been saying is a little bit on the heelish side, but Cal Wu coming in, trying to get the pin off of that moves that had been going on. Bear Magnum with the 2 count, but able to kick out. And Cal Wu a little shocked that Bear Magnum wasn't put away right there. Bear Grylls just waiting to be tagged in. Bear Magnum finally might have gotten a little bit of wiggle room that he's looking for. Oh, and he gets Cal Wu onto the ground, and what is he going to do from here? Oh, with the big backstrap, and then just pushing his foot through his back, slamming his face into the mat.
Yeah, huge move there, putting him back to their corner now. Let's see if he gets Grylls in here, the fresh body, and he does. Going for a tag team move here.
Woo! They made sure Cal Wu could fly from that one, and Bear Grylls said, hey, I can fly too. I'm going to go to the top of the rope. But, oh, Cal Wu trying to get out of the way, and Bear Grylls had to come down.
Smart there. If instead of going for it, I mean, granted you got caught here, but still smart to jump down instead of hurting yourself in the process of jumping off that top rope.
And Cal Wu doing the move to Bear Grylls that Bear Magnum did to him, and getting his partner back in here. KT gonna try to take on Bear Grylls, and we got a lock up, and oh, KT with the quick move there with the German suplex, and Bear Magnum says, get me back in there, and there's the hot tag.
See it.
Oh, and he didn't see it.
He didn't see it.
What was that?
Bear Magnum showing off some new stuff here.
I have never seen him pull the... And he does it again! Goes for the pin right after that. What do we got? We got a 1 count. Oh, but he kicks out at 1. Bear Magnum showing off some things that maybe he learned after last week to put a wrench into KT's plans. Oh, with the big arm drop there, and now straight into an arm bar.
Yeah, pulling that arm, torquing that arm, trying to take out anything from that strength from KT to, you know, lift any of them up. Hopefully that weakens them up.
Oh, and it might have, because Bear Grylls coming right in, and just they continue to put in the work onto KT with a big knee drop onto the arm there. Goes for the pin. The ref running to get down there, gets a 1 count, but KT kicking out right after it. Ooh.
KT's trying to look for a hot tag.
And Bear Grylls let him. Bear Grylls said, I don't care if Cal Wu's coming in. I'll let you tag him in. Oh, and KT standing around, but no, Bear Grylls dropping him. Oh, and he takes some moves onto to KT. Oh!
And the apron.
And KT is no longer in the match, but Bear Grylls says, look, I don't care. I don't like what you did to my tag partner. And Cal Wu was right in his face, but Bear Grylls at first was saying, I don't care. Looks like Bear Grylls was trying to defend his teammate's honor after last week's match.
Yeah, and a lot of frustration towards KT there, as you see, but Cal Wu was able to take advantage of this, now throwing him off the announcer's table.
Yeah, and then tossing him right back in, and He's going to take a little bit of the scenic route to get inside the ring. Bear Grylls hurting off of that, though.
And Kawu looked like he was playing around with the crowd a little bit there.
Ooh, with the standing double armbar. Now bringing... Oh! He tried to go for the big, heavy hook. And, oh, but Bear Grylls missed it now. Kawu has it locked in. He has it locked in deep.
And KD pushes him more so in the middle.
Oh, my God. Oh, but Bear Grylls able to get out of it. I thought that could have been over. Bear Magnum didn't even try to come in to stop it.
Grylls not going in their corner. Just go for that tag, hopefully, here. Oh, those slaps on the chest.
Oh, with the fake out there at the end. And just putting him right back in the corner. Now we got a tag.
Really well played there. Oh.
Oh! Throwing Bear Magnum into Kawu, and Kawu took a big hit there. Ooh,
back into the corner.
Right back into the corner himself. And just slamming him down after that. Oh, but Kawu able to get the reversal out. And now may have just found an opening to take the damage back towards Bear Magnum. The good arm drop there, and now going to an arm bar. And he's really got it retched in. Oh, but... Hey, let's go.
Weakening up that arm to hopefully submit him later.
Oh, no. Bear Magnum sat and watched as KT got in, thinking he could get the move down. KT with the big ender there. Could this be it? Bear Grylls just watching. No, he kicks out at 2.
Good kick out there from Magnum. But KT, you got big boot.
And this time Bear Grylls gets in, breaks it up at a 1 count. Oh, and then the 2. Duking it out in the middle of the ring, and KT deadlifting Bear Magnum again. This is what he did last week, showing off that strength and just dropping him right onto his face. Bear Magnum is hurting.
Yeah, and Grylls went after Kawu there, leaving these two all by themselves here.
I don't think that was the smartest move. They're still battling it out outside the ring. Our camera caught the corner of that a little bit, but KT doing thing, and someone just got busted open. Oh, with the big double knee drop into the back of Bear Magnum. Oh! Bear Grylls putting Kawu into a submission outside the ring.
I think it's Kawu that's busted open.
Oh! The missed with the big kick to the face.
Ref, did you not see that?
Again, KT with the dirty move there. Oh, but Bear Grylls
Power.
lands KT onto the ground. It now locks in. And he's going after it, and Kawu's nowhere to be found. Oh, he finally comes in. And I don't know where he was going with that, trying to break it up. And yes, Kawu is bleeding. He's bleeding on the side of his face right there.
Kawu leaking a little bit there, and then we got KT over here with the miss yet again. And we want to talk about these two claiming they're not heels, but ever since the tag team championship and them getting this belt, I'm sorry, I'm just straight up saying it. These two have played really closely to that heel line, and to me, I think they've crossed it.
They've definitely gotten very close to it. Oh, and KT taking a page out of Kawu's book, locking in. Kawu coming in, trying to stop any kind of breakup. Oh, but Bear Grylls able to get out of it himself, and he is in a lot of pain. But yes, it's been It's been weird watching the Thomas Dynasty delve further and further into this heelish moves. Oh my God. Bear Grylls is down, and he needs to switch it, but Kawu coming in for the pin. Bear Magnum coming in to break it up. Oh, but Bear Grylls able to kick out at 1. Oh, and an RKO out of nowhere. And then he cheers, but Bear Grylls is back up.
You deserve that for cheering like that.
Oh,
Good knee
my
to the face.
gosh. And Bear Magnum is coming in. Bear Grylls said, hey, you just took an RKO. Let you dish some damage to Kawu. And what is Bear Magnum going to do? He's dragging Kawu away right now. Oh, he goes for the pin,
he's going
actually.
for the pin.
Ooh. That was a close 2 count.
I'm going for another fresh tag.
Oh! The reversal into a DDT goes for the pin. Will this put him away? No, Bear Grylls still got a lot left in him and kicks out at 2.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and he locks it in. He locks it in. Is Bear Magnum gonna break this
Magnum.
up? No. Oh, it's getting close. Oh, but he lets go.
Oh.
And Bear Magnum got taken out by KT. Oh, and Kawu sizing him up. Will this be the end? No! Bear Grylls with the reversal, and then Kawu with the reversal.
Good strikes out of the Grylls here. Ooh, good wind-up clothesline there.
And Bear Magnum's back on the side of the mat. This tag team matchup has been great so far. Oh, another senton bomb by KT, and he's feeling himself at, oh, what disrespect. How can you call those good moves in good favor when you do moves like that? And that's
using all his body weight.
That's 3 straight senton bombs. Goes for the pin. We get a 1 count. We get a 2. Oh, Bear Magnum almost got lost there trying to break that up. And KT tossing Bear Magnum out. And now he's dragging him over to his corner. Oh, but the reversal from Bear Grylls.
Just when you think an advantage is going to go one way, suddenly Bear Grylls reverses it.
With the big plant and then locking it in deep. Kawu.
Oh, he's
not
torqued.
coming in.
Ooh.
Bear Arms has won. KT tapped.
Bear Grylls getting payback for Magnum. That's what tag team partners do for each other, right there.
Wow. What did we just witness?
I don't think Kawu expected KZ to tap out like that.
Ooh, could it also have been the blood in his eyes getting to him because he was busted open? Maybe there was something to that. We gotta... Oh my God, but that ending, this match was crazy. We've had 2 phenomenal matches back to back, and this now is what you will be expecting at the pay-per-view. Bear Arms has put themselves in a title contention against Thomas Dynasty.
If they could show excitement, this is it.
I think that's the closest you're going to get to excitement with these two, but that was definitely a great matchup. Kyle, just give me your thoughts.
I mean, honestly, I cannot wait for round 2 because that was a hell of a matchup. And seeing these two go at it again for even bigger stakes is going to be extremely fun to watch. And I'm ready for that. But again, going into this match, I'm just throwing it out there. Thomas Dynasty, you're going in as the heels. I don't care what you say. Heels.
They've done a lot of things that could make it that way. I think there's a number of people in the crowd that agree with you there.
But hey, their arms overcame it all and won in the end. Well done.
They
Well
did. And
done.
again, now they are going to be challenging for the titles at our upcoming pay-per-view. But let's talk about another one that could be at our pay-per-view, the PSWF title. Thiccnotic taking on Ben Neisen right here in this next matchup in a non-title match here, of course, on PSWF Adrenaline. But a match that could be very exciting and could finally give us the conclusion of what should have happened a few weeks ago. So, Kyle, what do you think of this matchup now?
Oh, this matchup is going to be fantastic. I mean, Thiccnotic, I mean, we all know what Thiccnotic can do and what he's brought to the PSWF so far. But then Ben Neisen, your current champion that it just kind of fell into his lap, but has been performing at the top of his level so far. So this matchup overall should be absolutely fantastic, and I'm looking forward to this.
It should be absolutely fantastic. So let's make sure we see what's going on here down at the arena. And of course, the former champion, Thiccnotic, coming in here. And of course, sporting a little less weight because he does not have that belt around his waist. Mayo Menace is the one to thank for that one. So Thiccnotic, of course, coming in after a big win against Mayo Menace. So Kyle, do you think Thiccnotic can stay focused and not get frustrated or upset that he doesn't have the title when he's tackling against our current PSWF champion?
You would think that he should be able to. I mean, he's been up here before. He's, you know, like, he knows what it takes to be at the top. But now, going into this matchup, because it has happened, does he feel like, okay, I gotta watch out? You know, I have to watch my back now, because who knows who may run out on me? You know, like, does that mind games kind of sit in the back of his head, in the back of his mind, because of the fact that it has happened before between these two, you know, having a great matchup one-on-one, and suddenly, oh, hey, somebody else is here.
We'll see, but of course, now it's time for our champion to come in the first time as the champion since he won that title. And there he comes. Ben Neisen, again, one of the people who has been on a massive win streak here, leading all the way to him holding that title in his hand. And, of course, we talked about it earlier, right? There could be a stumble. Neisen started off with some stumbles. Now he's putting things together. So it's important for him to continue to show with the title, this being his first time fighting since he won the title, that he won't slow down now.
And as you stated, Ben Neisen right now is someone that everybody here in the PSW should look up to for the fact that, hey, listen, even if we start out a little slower, we can make our way to the top.
Yes, you can. And of course, the bell has rung. It's time to see these two duke it out. And we get a lockup. And oh, Thiccnotic gets the early advantage with a quick belly-to-belly slam. Goes right for the pin. Oh, but Neisen able to kick out at one. Definitely going to take more than just that to put him away. But Thiccnotic turns it right into a power bomb. Into an elbow drop.
Elbow drop. 3 huge moves there. And now weakening his arm.
Ooh, I was going to say, this looked like it was a lot of frustrations from Thiccnotic after losing his belt, but Neisen getting some strikes in there. But however, Thiccnotic with the reversal, getting turn things right back around onto Ben Neisen. And he is just going to work. Oh, and he has him locked in. He has him locked into the rings of Saturn. Oh, but Neisen able to reverse it and kick out of that.
Good reversal there. Oh.
I think Neisen was trying to throw him outside the ring and was a little surprised by him coming back, but gets the stunner off the ropes. And, oh, he goes flying, but he doesn't connect. Oh.
Oh, no. That's what Neisen does, though. You know, he likes to take those risks, and sometimes they don't pay off.
Sometimes they don't, but he is going after the legs now of Thiccnotic. He did just enough to keep Thiccnotic down on the ground, and now it's now it's time for him to put in the work onto Thiccnotic, and we got another fight, of course, starting out outside the ring.
We saw a bunch of resets earlier, but Thiccnotic is getting back up. Oh!
What is the ref doing? What is the ref doing?
Neisen wanted to go back out.
You are on probation. You are not supposed to impact these matches.
Yeah, he didn't. It sounded like he didn't want Ben Neisen to go outside of the ring there, but gave Thiccnotic the opportunity though to sit there for a minute and relax.
Yeah,
and now has taken back over this match.
Yeah, definitely. That could be, of course, something that we need to point to later on in this matchup if Thiccnotic was able to come out on top. The ref stopping Neisen from going out there and resetting the count. Neisen getting back in the ring, and Thiccnotic pulling out the crazy move. I'm going to eventually name that move here in the coming weeks, but something that always impresses me. Goes for the pin, but only a 1 count again.
Yeah, usually that move leads to something else bigger and scarier, and so, you know, a few moves later, suddenly the Thick Attack comes out, and it's over.
Yeah, but the good reversal there from Ben Neisen with the kick towards him. Oh, and rolling him up into a shin lock. Oh, but there's the rope break. Just rolled a little bit too far into those ropes, and Neisen said, forget it then. I'm going to just pound on your face and slam you into the mat. This is the aggression that Neisen has been showing for weeks. Going right for the pin. Ooh, only a 2 count, though.
Ooh. Yeah, it's very quick 2 count kick.
Oh, and he's sizing Thiccnotic up. No,
nope.
He is not sizing Thiccnotic up. Oh, but he goes for it again.
Watch out.
And there he is. Oh, it looked like he was sizing him up, but I guess he was not. He was just checking to see if how hurt Neisen was. And now he's just working him on the ground, but Neisen with the attack again, catching Thiccnotic's leg and putting him back on the mat.
Good leg sweep there. And now we'll see if Neisen can start to take back over this matchup.
Ooh. Dropped him right on his head. Goes right for the pin. After that, the ref is down. We got a pin count going. Oh, but only a kick out at 1.
And Neisen seems a little frustrated there. I would be too after the ref, you know, get himself involved here.
Oh, and he's sizing Thiccnotic up. He says, get up. Get up. And he goes flying. Oh, but Thiccnotic steps out of the way. Oh, into the corner we go. And now he's just putting in some work. Oh, what is he sizing up here? Oh! A bulldog into the corner. Goes for the pin after it. Will the bulldog put Neisen away? Oh, close 2 count.
Very close 2 count there. He might be setting it up here.
He has pulled that move out a few times, and Neisen continues to just somehow avoid him going into his Thick Attack, but he goes right back for the bulldog into the corner.
Yeah. Usually, as I said before, usually the Thick Attack follows up. What?
The bulldog put Neisen away. Wow.
Unexpected there.
Very unexpected.
Maybe it's the 3 moves beforehand that he usually leads to the Thick Attack that did enough damage to him that it was just eventually too much for him.
I definitely think that Neisen took a lot of damage there. Thiccnotic dealt out a lot there. And so the Bulldog must have just been what was needed to finally end that. But what a surprise. Our champion has fallen to the former champion. And now we got to keep an eye on, will Thiccnotic invoke his rematch clause? Because we have the pay-per-view coming up.
We do. And now, on top of that, what better opportunity to do so when you just beat him already? So, I mean, now that you have the momentum, no better opportunity than now.
So we will see, of course, what comes from that in the coming weeks. But now we got to go to our next matchup, a triple threat between Pinky, Bill Gates, and Kyle the Gloria's Gloria. Now, we've seen what's gone on between Pinky and Bill Gates before, but Kyle is a new mix into this tango that we have going on here. Kyle, how do you feel that impacts what we might see here in this matchup?
It's going to be quite interesting because, I mean, do you try to team up with Bill Gates to take out the big Pinky, or are you the one that tries to team up with Pinky and just beat on Bill Gates and be like, oh, whoa, Pinky, hey, listen, you and me here. I'm just, I'm out of your way, you're out of my way. We'll take on him. So it'll be interesting to see the path they take.
I'm going to tell you, when you're looking at a 7-foot feline, it may be good for you to just try to be on their best side, because, of course, we've seen Pinky, who's coming to the ring at this moment, deal out a lot of damage to Bill Gates in particular with their OMG match qualifier, and Pinky just laid the smacketh down onto Bill Gates there. But Pinky with a nice run as the tag team of Animal Kingdom, however, of course, came up short at our TLC pay-per-view from claiming the titles. And now it's time for Pinky to show a little bit of his singles matchup again, obviously here in a triple threat format. So Pinky with a lot to show here, I think, when it comes to what he can do, not just as a tag team, but now in this matchup of against essentially two others who could be looking to chop down the giant.
Yeah, I mean, if you win this match with Pinky in the match, I think it's a pretty big victory here. You got to worry about the past, the mosquito of Bill Gates, plus the giant known as Pinky.
Yeah, and the other one that you got to worry about a little bit here is this man, Kyle the Glorious Gloria, coming down to the ring. Now, of course, has not had the greatest of times here at PSWF thus far. He's had a big win over Ngoku, some nice wins throughout the time period from here throughout the weeks, had a good win against the 25th band, but in tag team competition has struggled quite a bit, and even did not come in to break up a count that could have easily been broken up if he did with his tag team partner. So, like we talked earlier, he said, my bad, I'm going to put myself in this matchup. Kyle, what does he need to show to earn the respect back?
Just a big victory here, big showing here. I think Kyle just feels the need to show that, listen, I do. I have your back. I can take on whoever and anybody. You and I, we got this. We're best friends. We have this.
So we'll see, of course, if that ends up happening. But the Mosquito making his way down here to the ring. Bill Gates has had some great performances, has not been able to translate it into too many victories, but picked up that surprise victory against Lionel Jeid, submitting him even in that matchup. So, Kyle, where do you see Bill Gates as a threat in this triple threat matchup?
Making this match between Pinky and Kyle last a lot longer than it needs to, because he'll be constantly breaking up pins if any of them go for any type of pin. Because that's why we call him the Mosquito. There's a reason for it. He may get tossed around by like a rag doll by Pinky, but hey, he will be there to break up that pin.
He did earn that nickname in the triple threat matchup, so it makes total sense. The six-man tag matchup, I should say. But our competitors are ready to get things going. The ref checking in with all of them. The bell has rung, and ooh, as we talked about, trying to get the Giant on your side. Kyle goes right after Bill Gates. Oh, but that didn't work because Pinky goes right after Kyle.
Yeah, I wonder if they had a agreement originally. Kyle points out, like, hey, listen, I thought we were together.
We'll see. Oh, Pinky making no friends here in the ring. Kyle said no, but Pinky just slamming him down on the ground.
Yeah, Pinky's not going to take anybody. I'm not friends with anybody. It's me and myself and I.
Oh, but Kyle trying to chop the Giant down. That may not have been the smartest decision, as Pinky just shoves him to the side and then throws him right outside the ring.
If I'm Kyle right now, I take my time out there, let these two go at it a little bit, and then jump in the last minute.
Oh,
nope,
Pinky.
Kyle wants to go in at.
Pinky went for that pin, but Bill Gates had enough to kick out even before a count. But as you said, Kyle was trying to say, hey, I'm going to mess with you a little bit. Let me reach in and try to grab you. He wasn't able to do it, but oh my God, Pinky just throwing him around. The strength and the dominance from Pinky showed so far.
Yeah, it's what Pinky does. I mean, each match that Pinky is in, this is what Pinky does. He throws around everybody and anybody. And you're basically walking, just a sheep in a lion's cage.
Oh my God, he planted Bill Gates so hard across that mat, but Kyle able to get in after Bill Gates kicked out, gets a good neck breaker there, and now puts in some strikes onto Pinky, trying to chop him down, and it didn't do anything. Throws him against the ropes. Oh, but he accidentally catches Bill Gates. Oh no, and Bill Gates caught by the paws of Pinky here.
It almost looked like Kyle kind of pushed Bill Gates into Pinky, like, you take him.
Yeah, it looked like an innocent bystander kind of situation there, and Pinky just...
Oh no.
Oh my God, this... Pinky is ruthless in this matchup. Bill Gates finally getting some work, and then Kyle says, no, I want to do the work, and doing a big Russian leg sweep there.
I'm here to prove something, and I'm going to take this.
Oh, a big knee drop onto Bill Gates, and oh no, Pinky just catching. Oh, Kyle with the reversal and some big kicks. Never mind. Let's scratch that, because there's so much chaos going on here in the ring.
Oh, they're all going after each other. Every time one tries to do something else, the other's there to stop them.
Pinky goes for the pin, and Kyle breaks it up. Oh no. And Pinky immediately turns it into a tombstone. Is this it? Will Pinky be winning off of this? Oh, with the big leg drop. Oh, but he kicks out.
Really kicked out there. That elbow and the weight of Pinky has put a lot of people away.
Oh my!
He flipped him up.
Oh my
Gloria
God!
Zero.
The strength! Oh my God! He caught Bill Gates and Pinky with that. Oh my God! Is Kyle raking at the eyes of Pinky? And
It
now
looked like it.
a big kick to Bill Gates. Oh, he went to go try to do something off of the ropes and then realized Pinky was there and he couldn't do it. And Bill Gates uses this to his advantage to finally get some things going on his side.
Big foot to the face there. And, ooh, Bill Gates caught Pinky taunting.
With a Russian leg sweep, Pinky has to take some time out. Oh! But a disc throw into Bill Gates' face. He sizes him up. Oh, but Bill Gates gets out of the way. And This is what he made Lionel Jeid tap with, and he has it locked in. And he taps. Bill Gates just won. Oh my God.
Huge win for Bill Gates. Huge win.
Bill Gates is turning into the submission specialist. The first one with 2 submissions here on PSWF.
Kalu claims that he's a submission person here in the PSWF, but Bill Gates has 2 now. 2.
My gosh. You know what? Soak in this win, Bill Gates, because that is a big one to win in a triple threat format and make Kyle tap on top of it. What an accomplishment.
Huge opportunity for Bill Gates to continue to climb here. That's another win. It's another submission. I mean, that's big. That's big.
That is huge here, as you did say here at PSWF. Congratulations to Bill Gates, but let's turn our attention to the main event. The winner challenging our longest reigning champion, the PSWF Women's Champion X. It is Molly Gloria taking on Dr. Vertebreak in a Falls Count Anywhere match, the first in PSWF history. Kyle, where is your excitement level for this matchup?
I am stoked and I am ready for this matchup. Again, these are 2, especially in this division, like has constantly been put up against each other because they always seem to be the 2 that are like, we're right here. We're gonna face X. But this time Molly's saying, no, it's my turn to do this.
Molly, the only one in the women's division so far that has not challenged for the title yet, still trying to earn her shot. And here is the chance and opportunity to do so. Now, of course, she picked up a big win over Dr. Vertebreak in a couple of episodes ago. However, the week before that, lost. Granted, not her fault. To a pin after she grabbed the ropes. So technically speaking, it is a 1v1 when it comes to wins. And now it's time to see who can get that extra win. Kyle, where do you put her confidence level for this matchup?
This is really hard right now because like you would say that the confidence level should be pretty damn high, but the fact that you haven't faced a champion yet for the title itself, I wonder if that lingers a little bit, you know, like the fact that I haven't, I'm the only one that hasn't done it yet, and it needs to be my turn. But so we'll see how much that pressure builds onto Molly here, because she has to face one that has been against a champion, one that has had good showing here with Dr. Vertebreak, and Dr. Vert, obviously, as you can tell, looks extremely ready for this, knows what it takes to win this match to get to the championship match.
And let's not forget, even though it wasn't a tag team matchup, Dr. Vertebreak does have a pinfall over X. She pinned X to win when she teamed up with Molly Gloria. So, of course, that is something to keep in mind here. But Dr. Vertebreak nor Hatshepsut have been able to take down and dethrone our champion in X. So here's the chance for one of these 2 to do it, and the bell has rung, and Molly goes for the stomp, but Dr. Vertebreak able to block it and gets her into a cradle suplex. Oh, what a nice move there. I don't think I've seen Dr. Vertebreak pull that out yet.
No, a lot of times she's working the limbs right away and stuff. So when you watch her do different moves like that, it's pretty fun to watch, showing she has a lot more in her arsenal than what we expect.
Ooh, and going for some big leg drops there and really putting in some work here on Molly. This is something that we didn't see in that matchup where Molly took the victory. Oh, and now she's climbing to the top of the ropes and goes for the big elbow drop onto the chest of Molly Gloria into the center of the ring. And now putting in some extra work with the pump handle slam there. Going for the pin right after. Ooh, but Molly, too strong, kicking out at a 1.
Dr. Vert with obviously the massively fast start here. I mean, like, just has absolutely dominated this so far.
Yeah, she is putting in a lot of work here onto Molly Gloria.
Going back up again.
Going back up top, as you just said, with another big elbow drop. And goes right into a pinfall after it. Is this it? No, kicks out at 2.
You could tell Dr. Vert is ready for this. Dr. Vert wants a piece of X again. Wants to be the one to beat that streak.
Ooh, but Molly saying, not so fast. I'm not going to lie down and give up that easily. Catching Dr. Vertebreak, and now going at her with the arm bar there and just kicks to the back and really trying to put in some work. Oh, but Dr. Vertebreak, excuse me, with the turnaround and some continues with those elbow drops to the chest.
Yeah, really pounding down on the chest there of Molly, trying to pump all that air from her, gassing her a little bit to, weaken her up enough that maybe she just won't have enough to kick out when it's, ready.
Goes for the pinfall outside the ring. It's a 2 count. Oh, but kicks out at 2. Remember, this is a Falls Count Anywhere matchup, so she can pin anywhere she wants to try to get this victory.
Dr. Vert really feeling herself right now. But Molly finally got a little bit something there, but Dr. Vert said no and stopped that quickly.
And then just tosses Molly back into the ring, just continuing to put in work onto Molly, just giving her no room to breathe.
Now throwing her right back out.
She decided, I like to take the fight outside the ring. We don't normally get to do this, and sizes her up with a big slam there. Goes right into a pin.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh!
Just like that. Dr. Vert is ready. I mean, honestly, like, to me, that just says, like, she has one thing on her mind right now, and that is making sure she's the one to defeat X and stop this massive streak of length that X is on right now with holding on to that title.
Yeah, X has been holding on to the title since our first episode and has not dropped it since. So this will be impressive. This will be Dr. Vertebreak's second time trying to challenge for that title. And what a matchup, because honestly, that Dr. Vertebreak looked very strong in this. Did not lose control of this matchup at all.
No, as soon as Dr. Vert started off hot, that was it. Molly's still laying outside the ring there, though. I wonder if, like, re-injuring something or anything happened there. Because, again, as you saw there, she was laying there still on outside there. So it makes you wonder. But either way, Dr. Vert is ready, and Dr. Vert wants a piece of the champion, and she wants that title.
And she will get that here at our upcoming pay-per-view. But Kyle, that is our PSWF Adrenaline episode. If I do say so myself, this episode was fire. This was one of the best episodes of PSWF Adrenaline, in my opinion, of course. So what was your favorite matchup here on the card?
I'm going with matchup 1. I mean, Lionel and Samurai. Samurai, it was amazing match. I wasn't sure who was going to take it. I wasn't sure how long that match was going to continue on. But those two really had it out for each other. You could tell there was a lot of pent-up anger between each other there. Again, like I said, there must be something going on there, because that was pure just like we're going all out at each other. You know, like there's something there brewing, and it was felt in that matchup.
Yeah, and I'm going to, normally I would agree with you. I would say that one. But to give a second one, I'm going to go with actually the second matchup. The tag team matchup, Bear Arms versus Thomas Dynasty. Another big back and forth matchup. Not quite sure who was going to come out on top, but of course Bear Grylls submitting KT to get the win over the Thomas Dynasty and put themselves again at a title contention for our pay-per-view. But that is all that we have here for PSWF. I hope you guys are enjoying this. But Kyle, before we send them off into the weekend, is there anything you want to leave our listeners and viewers with?
Again, as always, thank you everyone for the support. Subscribe, as Darcy always says. Like this and everything else. And thank you for everyone that's been here. We enjoy doing this week in and week out. And I can't wait for our next one.
Yes, we cannot wait for it, and I hope you can't wait for it as well. So as Kyle just said, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment on what was your favorite matchup here on PSWF Adrenaline. But for the last time on this episode, I've been one of your co-hosts, Jeremy Culver, a.k.a. Darcy. This has been Kyle, the glorious Gloria, and we enjoy bringing this to you. So once again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, leave a comment, and keep the adrenaline going.